How did I start MSM? Okay, for the record, I have, at the moment, I'm running 1, 2, 3 businesses. There is this one, MSM Training Company and Counseling Services. That is my business. That is my primary business. That is my core. That is the one that speaks to me. You understand? And there is another business. I'm talking about making money. You understand? There is another business that I have in Valala, Centurion. Those who know how they will know Valala, Centurion. It's a car wash in Chisana. Why did I do that business? Because I wanted daily cash. In that car wash, the smallest car, the Honda Fit car, we wash it 100 rand. That car, the smallest car, it's 100. So we don't wash less than 25 cars a day. Do the math. How much money comes in a day? Okay, now somebody's going to say, but Mr. Musonya, you said we should do something that we love. We should follow our passion. Are you saying you love washing cars? I don't even know how to wash cars. As you look at me, I don't even know how to wash cars. But there is something that I know. I know how to serve people. So all my businesses, if guys you can talk about my businesses, all my businesses are service orientated. I cannot be in a business you understand? Yahweh manufacturer. No, I'm not a manufacturer. I have identified myself as a service provider. So all my businesses are service-based businesses. Are you aware that it boils back to my identity? So now I have a car wash. And it's not a small car wash. Those who can go around, they can go and then pop in and they check it to look like it. It's not a small car wash. Here is the point. There's something that I want you guys to understand. If the business can give you 60K income a month, does it matter whether it is fancy or not? No. Here is the problem. We like doing fancy things. When you ask them, what are you doing? I am doing this, and they are talking all the big terms. But when you ask, where is the money? There is no money. Guys, okay, there are some business that you can do because you are saying there's an opportunity here, because I can see this opportunity, I'm taking this opportunity. This opportunity can be able to pay me. So here is my point. My point is, okay, that is my second business, car wash. My second business, I spotted those who have their phones. You can search the 45ers Club. It is on Facebook. Check 45ers Club. That is the club that I'm running in Gauteng, Pretoria Hatfield. That's the one that I'm running. In the 45ers Club. What is it that I'm solving? What problem am I solving in that business? How many people know forex trading here? I know, I understand. Okay, how many people know somebody that trades forex? I mean, so, you understand? Okay, this is what I realized. Most forex traders are losing money not because they don't know how to analyze charts. They lose money because they can't manage their feelings towards the chart, their psychology. So what did I do? I opened a hub and I called the forex traders. I'm sitting there, I'm holding them accountable as they trade money and once they trade their money. That is what I did. So they pay me to come and sit in my hub, 2.5 for them to come and sit a month in that hub. What am I doing in the hub? I am solving that problem, the emotional control for the traders. Here is my point. You want to make a living, be a problem solver. Have a business mindset. The third point, learn. It is not many guys, it's a good word. It is not a lot of people at your age that can call me and say, I need to talk to someone. And I tell them that you are going to have to pay 1.2 to come and speak to me. And they pay 1.2. That is how I met Shao. Shao would call me one day and say, I need to talk to you. I need somebody to talk to. And ladies and gentlemen, I sell my time. Whenever I'm going to meet with you, I sell my time. That's what I do now for a living. So I gave him a charge. Surprisingly, he paid. And I remember we spent almost half of that day together because he went with me as I was doing my presentation around town. My presentations around town. Guys, let me tell you, success is predictable. So is failure. If you are going to fail, we can tell. Oh, this one is going to fail. If you are going to be successful, we can tell. Oh, this one is going to be successful. So one thing that separates Shao and most of us is the ability to learn and to invest in their learning. Hello, so much. Let's have a way to it. Education does not stop here. Go and learn. From here, immediately from here, I get to Amona, in my car, I have audio books for me for the 4 hours drive. I am investing in myself. So what am I telling you guys? I'm telling you, I want you to forget everything. You are not going to be successful. You are not going to be happy. You are not going to reach big things that you want to reach if you are not willing to invest in yourself. Your parents have done a great job already by investing in you. Guys, being here is not cheap. Now that they are here, they are sacrificing a lot of things. Being a parent, now I know. But whenever I pay school fees, that money, I could have bought an iPhone. Which maybe you have to rethink about it. So that one you need to be careful, guys. Don't look like that. So here is my point. Okay. Point number 3, make sure that you learn. Invest in yourself. Pay people to help you become a better person. Forget everything that I talked about. Just remember this one. Pay people to help you become the better person. The last one, what is our last point? Money. Guys, are you aware that we need money more than 10 times than we need food? Okay, let me answer that question. I'm going to take questions. If you have a question, any question that you want to ask me, please feel free to ask me. I'm willing to take questions from you guys. So whatever question that we have, life, education, everything, let's talk everything that you want us to talk about. As long as it is a question, we'll be like it. Sharp. I can answer that. I'm interested in answering that question. The question was, can I do something that is going to pay me, or I should follow my passion? Is that a question? Okay. Ideally, I would say passion first, payment after. That is what I would say. However, because we are still young, we may not know whether you'll be happy in that thing or not. If it is paying, give it a try. If it is not paying, if it is paying you but it doesn't make you happy, you will go out. Because we are still young. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is, if there's something that your parents are saying, go and do this thing, because this thing can take care of you. Please give it a try. How then if it is not making you happy, then you can decide to leave it. Okay, can I take questions? One question. 1, 2. I'm going to take 3. Can Selina Hokai? And then that is the first question. The second question. And the third. I want them in that order. Okay, yes, sir.
My question is normally they said that our character is built from our habits, of which through our habits and character, then we are able to develop our identity. So my main question is, how do we guide or how do we direct our habits towards a desired identity so that we can achieve whatever we want to achieve?
Wow. You guys are smart, yo. That is a very smart question. Okay, how do we influence our habits so that they can impact our character? Our character will give us our destination. Okay, no, that's fine. I've noted that. Okay, the second question? Oh, okay, there's a problem. Because I said that was a smart question. Now you are going to be afraid of asking questions because you think you don't need to ask a lower. No, ask the questions. All the questions. Please ask them. Yes, they are going to help us. Okay. Okay, guys, please listen.
It's more on the habits of money.
Okay.
I feel like you can make money, but how do you control the flow? How you spend, what you invest in, because I feel like it's the habit of what you do with the money that determines your success.
Okay. How do you spend the money? Okay. I'll answer that. The last question, yes, in this round. Yes, ma'am. Guys, please.
My question is, they say that you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket.
Okay.
So would you advise a person to have multiple streams of income, have micro investments in many different places, or maybe pursue this one thing they say they're passionate about, but Maseru and now will it work out for them in the future?
Okay. Can I start with number 3? Selena, is that okay? Guys, those who follow our page is MSM Training Company and Counseling Services. You will see that I have trainings for business owners. So look like it. There's one that we are going to have here at the Mpilo Boutique. It's a digital business power session. And there's one that we are going to have in the State Library, the one-day business boot camp. That is the one that we are going to have. So you'll see all the trainings there on our page. I do not recommend people start mini businesses at a go. You understand? There is a problem. You will find that all the businesses that people are having, they are all half empties. You understand? When you ask them, how many businesses do you have? I have 6 businesses. But how much is this one making? You'll find that it's not making money. And this one is not making money. And this one is not making money. So what do I recommend? I recommend that you focus on one. Our minds, they function better when you are focused. For now, your responsibility is to pass them. You understand? So focus on that thing. Focus on passing here at Machabeng. then you can do other things, which is what I was talking with Shah. He has a lot of brilliant ideas, business ideas. But I told him that, no, you can do all those things. You still have time. For now, you need to pass at Machabeng. Focus on that thing. That's what you need to do. That is your key responsibility. So now, my answer to your question is, focus on one. Build it until it overflows. When it is overflowing, you see now, I run a business in Lesotho, but I stay in Gauteng. Because I have, she's our treasure, treasure. She's our business manager. You understand? She is our business manager, which means I built MSM as a training company to be sustainable on its own when I'm not there. For me to go and start other businesses. You get my point? And then we have Okay, and now she's our marketing officer. Everything and anything that you are going to see on that page, can answer it. Look like it. Look like it. Ladies and gentlemen, or another PA and Adam Sunya. Look like it. Nice one. So, guys, focus on that thing. Can I answer this one now? Are we together now? Guys, I'm going to stop in the next 5 minutes. Can you stop going out? Look like it. Can I stop in the next 5 minutes so that we can continue with your program? Because now I see people going out. Maybe it's time up for something, I don't know. Okay. Selina, the second question. The second question was.
How do we control the flow?
Okay, now let's talk about money. Can I give three tips, three money tips? Can I give you 3 money tips? Only 3. Guys, the purpose of money should be to make money. Until you have enough money coming. What is financial freedom? Financial freedom is having enough money coming into your life. Enough to provide the lifestyle that you live. You understand? You understand that our lifestyles are different. Someone can be very happy getting 50,000 passive income. You get my point? Then they can be financially free because they have 50,000. The other one can get 10,000. The other one can get 1 million. It differs from one person to another. But until you are financially free, your money should be, your money's purpose should be to make money. Not anything else. It really doesn't make sense. Without an income, Ibo Wala does 5,000. Guys, no. It really doesn't make sense. And the sad part, you know the sad part, here we are breaking. Not our money. You don't know how to make money, but you are breaking. Now, the Iluri, how about who regulate us 5,000? There's something that they can do for you. Financial. There are people who started buying shares at your age. You don't even have a share platform where you are buying shares in big companies. You are busy wearing the LV more. So you're not trying to buy yet, guys. No, please. And then, surprisingly, we are going to meet after 10 years. After Machabeng, we are going to meet. And then you'll be surprised. So from today onwards, your money, the purpose of your money should be to make money. Think of the things that can make you money. That is number 1. Number 2, spend your money logically. That answers your question. Spend your money logically. how do you spend money logically? There are two ways of spending money. It's either you're going to spend money logically or emotionally. So people who spend money logically, they plan their money before it gets to them. And when it gets to them, they do exactly what they said they are going to do with their money. How can I get it? So, if you are a logical spender, it means you plan your money. For charity, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you do exactly what you said you're going to do. I hope that answers your question. Right? That's that. The last question. It's difficult for the town charity. Yeah.
Please do not leave out the emotional part. That is the one that we love so much.
Okay, emotional spending. Spending money emotionally is when you use money depending on how you feel at that time. How you feel. There are people, guys, there are people who buy things because they are angry. There are people who buy things because they are excited. You understand? So you cannot make it financial if you are using your money. And let me tell you, those people, they don't have money, those people. The people you should trust are the people that when you say, give me 50, they say, I don't hear. And then guy. Okay. So guys, please stop trying to impress people. Because when I say give me 50 and then you take it out, what you are saying is I have enough. But in actual fact you don't. And then you know the truth. Then you are in emotional spending. You are buying status. You don't do that. Okay. I want to ask you the question so that we can close. We need to go somewhere. Yes. Yeah, okay, my brother. Guys, here are the 5 steps. 7 or 5. Let's see. I think they are going to be 7. It's fourth. Fourth. Okay. Yeah, yes, you're not doing. It's first words, actions, then habits. Your habits come from what you have thought, you have said, either internally or externally. And what you have thought and said becomes your actions. Your actions make your habits. So if you want to work on your habits, and guys, let me tell you, if you are struggling in life, it is because of 3 things. The first one, it is mindset, interpretation of circumstances, the way you are interpreting your circumstances. Then number 3, if you are struggling in life, you are struggling because of your habits. The questions are what do you do regularly? I tell you in the morning, the first thing that you do is to touch your phone. For people who do that, it's a habit, you get my point? So, we are creatures of habits, you get my point? And it's either they are making you or breaking you. So you need to work on your habits. So how do you work on your habits? You deliberately act in the way that you want to think. I know that will be high. You act in a way that you want to think. Let me go back to my driving example. When I leave this place, I'm going to be driving back to Gauteng. In the car, my action of deciding what I listen to is going to determine. You get my point? Which means what you need to do is to always make sure that you act in a way that is going to determine what habits you are building in your life. I hope I answered your question. Okay. So if I didn't, then you can have my number and then we can talk about it. I'll be happy. It's fine. I'll be happy to help. Look like it. Come again. Come. Yes, yeah, no, I need him. I'm talking to him. I need him. So, ladies and gentlemen, can I summarize? To start with, I'm grateful for the opportunity that I've been invited. Shao, I'm very impressed, man. And you, Mate, okay, Mate. You are brilliant guys, I can tell, and you are doing a lot. What you did for these people, they may not know the value that you did for them today, but they will see it in the future. And you guys are going to see it, not today. Guys, let me tell you, the saddest thing about life is that you don't know the best moments of your life when you are living them. You only realize after that you know that was a good relationship that I had. You know that was a good, you get my point. That is the saddest thing about life. So guys, you are having the best days of your life. Thank you for inviting me.